Now, all drivers involved by the two firms are men. Generally Saudi citizens drive their informally owned vehicles. Next, the land-breaking King Edict How announced plans to raise the ban on female drive recent September, yet, both of companies include bin preparation to rental their at first woman drivers. Hundreds of female already certificated following the edict was given. The business startup a episode of 90 Min learning sessions, in the Saudi cities of Riyadh, Jeddah and Al Khobar, targeting Saudi female who include already purchased actual drive licenses time overseas. Careem operates in 13 countries through the Medium East, Polar Africa and Pakistan and is valuable at about $1 trillion. Learned by current women Saudi employees of Careem, work in authority roles, not as drivers. The sessions bring up audience on Saudi way laws, client facility techniques, and how to use the annexes plate. Of the at first time, we announced our readiness to greet the lady to job on our plate, says Abdullah Elias, company founder and head confidentiality official at Careem, above electronic mail. Careem has already acquired thousands of applications of Saudi female concerned in proper drivers, Elias says. Such who full the learning sessions get a certification that acts as a warranty how they include formally united Careem's crew, bar any changes to Saudi traffic laws, says Careem's social relations officer, Murtada Al-Alai. Uber, meantime, has announced plans to outdoor a stop shop means devoted to recruitment next woman drivers, or partners, as the business telephone call them. These verdant lighting hubs already exist in the nation to be men employees. We will affiliate up in required interested parties to promote the office work, learning accessing to vehicles, consisting accessing to drive schools run by tertiary side partners, says Said Harish, Uber's general officer in Saudi Arabia. Harish adds how Uber has as well startup auditory sessions for female in Riyadh, that include been visited by a quantity of powerful figures consisting the business's CEO Dara Khosrowshahi. The sessions are designed at shaping the business's priorities and forthcoming plans for female in the realm, and include aimed subject areas such as problems female could person while drive. At low 10,000 women drivers by June. Careem plans to rental more than rather than 10,000 women captains, drivers, by June 2018, says Elias. Women captains will assist us ensure a superior facility to lot female who wish to journey but reject to be managed by men, he says. Lot female of prudent backgrounds now do not use trip hailing apps, as creature managed by an unidentified man is inappropriate in their civilization. The tool how a new sector of Saudi community how does not use our services will start to use it, following June. Careem and Uber, yet, must trample in cautious while processing the culture sensitivities associated to sort mix in the prudent Saudi community. The Dubai-based business, for copy, has announced how the woman motorist stock option will be confined to woman riders or families. It will as well ensure a urge masking stock option, to unit the PIN numbers among the motorist and the client, to defend confidentiality. Such a safety measures emboldened Amani Alawami, 28, a Saudi banking servant in Al Khobar, to accede the at first seminar Careem ran recent October. Same at first item how done me believe on work for Careem was our large requirement to driving, says Alawami. As female in Saudi, we requirement a man for our least commuting as necessary, and the regional cab facility is not quite accessible wherever I dwell. Alawami got her drive license time student in the Joint Arabic Emirates. Trip hailing applications include helping us a many, she says. I wish to be down there to assist while who is in requirement of a raise, and it is a nice sense to be amongst the at first woman captains in my nation. The mom of one says how her man and household never opposed female creature permitted to driving. She believes how same ad of the by the government's schedule to raise the ban has inflicted lot of such who told they opposed females drive to be supporting of at night. Saudi's domestic conversion Uber and Careem expect their recruiting driving of female can supporting the Saudi by the government's efforts to bring the nation's joblessness bet, that the Saudi general credibility for statistic estimates to be at 12.8%. Yet, by the government has been supporting of the trip-hailing apps. In mid-2016, the Saudi Social Invest Foundation, PIF, nested $3.5 trillion in Uber, the greatest solitary invest always done in a individual business, as it desired to enliven its briefcase among slump oil prices. Economical diversity is one of the primary elements of the realm's Site 2030 policy, that was announced in 2016 by the nation's now 32-year-old Corona Duke, Mohammed bin Salman, and urged to reduction trust on oil and increase occupation of the junior Saudis. More than rather than 1 millionth Saudis are now listed as job repatriates, onto the general credibility of statistic. No specific way rules for Saudi female. Abdullah Al-Mutari, the representative for the Saudi Social Transportation Credibility Parents Committee, says the identical regulation steering the license of men who job in transport will be appropriate to female. Such regulation involve possessing a actual Saudi drive license and insurance coverage, and creature at low 20-year ancient, he says. Moreover, the PTA plans to rental woman drivers in social transportation roles by the state of, same female, creature quite learned to driving vehicles and different tool of transport, consisting buses. Same Saudi social transport environmental as necessary to purchase women chauffeurs who are quite learned and skilled to promote immediately in urgent duties, he adds. Such duties involve conveying women students and teaching staff who do not desire to driving their own vehicles, and fill some professional opportunities how need the present of a female learned to driving in a skilled and safe path. Now, Saudi's social transportation civilization is insignificant. In the intercity buses how to already exist creature mostly utilized by dark blue neck workers and poorer man expats, time female each trust on apps, individual drivers or taxis. But plans are on foot to expand social transportation options through the realm. One stump in all the, yet, could be how Saudi labor laws now specify how female, separately of such work in care fields, at charities, as accountants in retail shops, or for their household industry, amongst some exceptions, should not job in the several hours among sundown and rising sun. It is not precise how rigorously the law will be attached, and if work as a motorist will be deliberate a job in the stringent feeling. Al-Ala'i says Careem is yet waiting the regulation and laws steering the segment to be executed. By Saudi Labor Act, a employee may not job for more than rather than 8 several hours a day, or more than rather than 48 several hours a 1 week.